Also on the grain, just following up on Zeke's question, specifically, is there any thought being given to a plan of just taking the grain out by sea with some kind of escort and more or less daring the Russians to stop it? And then on the bridge, which
basically you're arguing that you're arguing, but you're suggesting that we should just try to run a blockade, an effective military blockade in the Black Sea, because that's what's happening here. Right. No, that's not an option that's being actively pursued.
I know that been discussed maybe by Turkey had sort of played around with this idea quite a long time ago.
That's not an option we're actively pursuing.
Okay, thank you. On the bridge itself, the Russians keep making this sound like this is a sort of casus belli. You can't touch the bridge. We'll stop the grain and so on. That's how they present it. Does the United States think the bridge is a totally legitimate military target?
So let me take that in two bites. Number one, I've seen nothing that proves causation here, that the strike on the bridge led to Putin's decision not to extend. He had already been leaning that way publicly. Now, I won't speak for him. If he has his own justification, he can do that. But I've seen nothing that points to causation. And to your second question, we don't take it upon ourselves to determine legitimacy or illegitimacy of targets that the Ukrainians hit. They're fighting for their own country. Crimea is Ukraine. And we don't tell them what is or what isn't legally a legitimate target. They determine their targets for themselves.
Okay, so it's not at all in the same category as strikes inside Russia, which is something...
Strikes inside Russia, we made it clear to the Ukrainians that we won't encourage and we won't enable strikes inside Russia. What we are trying to do, and have been for 16 months, is making sure that they can defend their own territory and to push back the Russian aggression on Ukrainian soil. Crimea is Ukrainian soil.